You're watching today's video technical update presented by FX Times. It is Tuesday, April 6th, 2010. I'm Fan Yang, your technical analyst, and I'll go over some developments in the Forex markets. The euro and pound continue to be pressured. The euro more so than the pound. The dollar-Canadian dollar pair hit parity, paused, and is looking to extend further down. The dollar-Japanese yen is consolidating gains after bullish implications for long-term or intermediate-term rally. Let's take a look at these pairs. This video is being produced at about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time ahead of the US session close. Following up with the euro-dollar pair, we have another day of decline after this reversal combination here. The market staying below the 50 level, the RSI, staying below 50, very bearish. And therefore a swing projection goes to the 1.3050 area. Also another, when we're doing wave ratio analysis, in this type of 3 waves down, if the middle is longer, we take the first and project that to the third. So with that projection, we're actually going to go below 1.30, around 1.29 or 1.2850. So these are some of this is a conservative projection to 1.3050, and a more aggressive projection is to 1.29. Okay, so looking at the 4-hour time frame, we saw an important signal here yesterday as the market broke below 1.3450, the neckline of this head and shoulders, and this occurred after this sort of 2 swing, when the second swing was broken up into 2 as well. So this retracement pattern ended at 1.36 before the 61.8% retracement level. So this decline was set up and it's materializing quite strong, although it is now hovering above the 78.6% retracement right around 1.34. So anticipate maybe some kind of pausing action here in the Asian session. The US session seems to have lost its steam. So maybe in the Asian session, European session, there might be slight correction towards 1.3450, and if that correction, if that's confirmed as a pullback, then we could look for a decline. At the moment, this decline goes to 61.8%, still could continue to rally. So look for the next rally to top off, and that should give you a clue if the market's going to continue declining. Because if it tops off before this previous high here, 1.3550, a decline will likely continue towards 1.3050. Here's the pound-dollar pair. There's a projection to the 1.44, maybe even lower 1.4350 area during the current decline, but there is consolidation around the 1.50 area since March. So this whole month of March has been consolidation, sideways action, and then at the start of April we had this rebound, and we're testing this previous high. Notice that the market was able to create another lower high here. You see here all these highs are getting lower and lower. The RSI here actually made a higher high, and this is what's known as a bearish reversal. There would be a projection towards this previous low here. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. The projection is as such. We would just have a swing projection, and that goes to 1.4750. Okay, so the market at the moment actually is in sort of an expanding pattern. We should let it settle and actually start to converge or break below this previous power line right here. So if the market breaks below this power line, it is likely to go to 1.4750. There is a we are showing some bullish action in the near term, but look for that bullish action to top off here around 1.53, and if there is a bearish signal there, anticipate that to break this sort of just a perfunctory power line. It doesn't have to be this power line here is only based on this previous high here. Okay, So anticipate this topping action to break out to the downside. To the upside, it could still, that could, the market could do that as well. But you see that a break on the upside actually, meets resistance right above at 1.52. Okay, so there's a lot of resistance here, but if the market, if you follow the trend, the market might test this previous low here again around 1.4750. Here's a look at the US dollar Canadian dollar pair, and this is a picture we saw yesterday in the video post, and we have a projection towards 0.9920. The market reached the parity level today. Here's the parity level. The market briefly broke below that, and if you remember yesterday I mentioned that there should be some kind of bottoming action. This is a psychological support, and there should be some kind of bounce here, which I anticipated it to stay around, top off no higher than 1.0120. So the market at the moment, there is a slight divergence, very near-term divergence, but that that might be followed by this rally. So if this current 4-hour bar here closes above the close of this previous bar, could be an engulfing pattern, and it could indicate a reversal, at least in the short term, which sees some kind of some resistance already at 1.0080. But even if it breaks that, we should see resistance here between this 26.3 and 38.2% retracement. So look for topping action if the market indeed follows up with this rally, and then a decline from there should head towards 0.9920 or 0.9925. Here's a look at the dollar yen weekly. You see the RSI has hit the 60 mark, and as the dollar yen has been declining, you see the market has stayed below that point of that level. So right now it's challenging that level, and if it is going to be bullish and go to these targets here, it needs to break above 60, and it will reflect that if it breaks above 50. The price level will reflect that as well. So at the moment though, this resistance is holding, and the market is consolidating. So let's take a look at the daily time frame. We had 2 days of decline after breaking this previous high here. RSI is above, it is overbought and declining. But you see the market has been bullish since December. So this is, even though in a bigger picture, it's been sort of consolidating here since September. So since December, however, we made this higher low. This was the second shoulder to this head and shoulders, and the market broke above the neckline. So right now there's consolidation, and we want to see where this consolidation will end. And at the bottoms, we're going to look for a rally towards 96. Looking at this 4-hour time frame, we have, it should be noted that the dollar yen has been very choppy, although now that it's starting to rally against the previous trend, which has been bearish, it sort of is not really is not correcting that much. Here we had a very narrow but very small correction. You see 38.2% here. So here maybe we can expect the same thing. Well, drew the Fibonacci here. So right now this decline is looking towards 92.80, which will be this previous resistance here. So there is sort of a short near-term kind of power line here. So this could be support. So look for support here at 38.2% or 92.80 level. The market here also should stay above 40 in the RSI, and so far it's right now testing the 50 level. So we might even have a turn back to the bullish side here at 94 area, but it's probably better to wait for another swing, two swing correction towards the 92.80 before considering the outlook, bullish continuation outlook towards 96. Okay, so that's the dollar Japanese yen. And that's all for today. There will not be a video update tomorrow. Instead, there will be a 1 hour long Chartist Corner strategy session beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to sign up for fxtimes.com to get the class invite. Once again, I'm Fan Yang, your technical analyst here at FX Times, wishing you good trading.